welcome to the first episode of Rollans on the Road.
I'm Misty.
And I'm Dan.
And this video is about our family choosing to retire early and travel the U.S.
Had a very well-paying job, but we weren't getting anywhere and we weren't doing what we really wanted to do.
Even with that well-paying job, we didn't have anything left over at the end of the month. No time, no money, and no energy.
It was Groundhog's Day every week. That loop just kept repeating over and over again.
So I did what I do best. Google and YouTube, and I fell down some pretty big rabbit holes. But once I climbed up out of them, I had an idea that we should work camp, trading our time and energy for a campsite and a little bit of spending money.
Yeah, we went from me working 50 plus hours a week out in the Las Vegas hot sun during the summer to me not working at all. And, we really don't even miss the extra pay.
But before we could hit the road and really enjoy ourselves, we had to do the most dreaded thing, and that was looking at our finances. Putting them to paper, what we spent every month. But by doing this, we realized something. All the extra hours he worked, anything over 40 hours, was going straight to taxes.
I was just working not to provide any type of fun, but just to provide the basics. And that's not how we wanted to live. You think that you would have made it making over 6 figures a year, but it certainly didn't feel that way.
We weren't keeping up with the Joneses either. We weren't going on vacations or buying brand new shiny things. We drove used cars and lived in a working class neighborhood.
It was our basic living expenses that was draining our bank account. And Las Vegas isn't even really that expensive compared to California, where the food is grown that we actually purchase. So to give you guys an idea of how much we were spending, it was over $2,000 a month, and that was just for rent and utilities.
Yeah, I really felt like we were overspending, but we weren't spending anything extra except our living expenses.
Yeah, and you know what? That wasn't counting all the other expenses too, like car insurance, medical insurance, gas for the car just to get to work.
Food. We require food. But you get the idea. It was just the basics. And then every day Dan went to work, I was afraid I was going to get a phone call saying he hurt himself because his job was so physically demanding. And then where would that put us? In the emergency room with medical bills and losing our dream of traveling. We didn't want that for our family.
Yeah, you know what? We figured out that the rat race really wasn't for us. The standard American dream wasn't for us. I didn't want to work for the rest of my life and then have a small part of it at the end where I was, allowed to have a good time. Well, by then my body would have been so broken down from the job that I was doing that I wouldn't have been able to enjoy it at all.
No, and I was raising our 8-year-old son by myself during the week and then getting a little bit input from Dan on the weekends. And that's not how you keep a family together.
Yeah, that is if I had any type of energy left whatsoever. And so we figured we had to make a change.
It was definitely getting old. So when I came up with the idea, he was willing to follow this crazy dream I had of getting a trailer and traveling the U.S. And that's where we are today. 3 people, 2 cats, and wherever we park is home. This time around, I get to work. Dan's staying home with Alex, homeschooling him, and having a good time, and I'm working at Wall Drug in Wall, South Dakota.
And I finally get to relax too. I earned this time off. We planned for it, and so we're taking it. I get to finally be dad.
Yeah, and my job covers the campsite that we're at, and I get an hourly wage. I get to add that back to my resume. I haven't worked in over 6 years at this point.
Our goal is to post every week with more details about work camping life and what we're doing.
If you like this video and you want to hear more about our crazy adventures, or our not so crazy adventures because we're stuck in a trailer for a whole week while it's raining, give us a thumbs up, ask us questions, we'll answer as much as we can.
Yep, and stay tuned for next week's episode where we're going to give a video walkthrough of the Catalina.
Yes, which is a whole 202 square feet of lovely living space. Yes, 202 square feet. I did the math.
And you know what? You wouldn't even know that it's that small.
No.
It's
really
actually
don't.
pretty comfortable.
We've learned to hug corners and hug each other. Definitely why we're living in the smaller spaces. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!